It's 4th and goal. Fed Chair Powell has the ball. This whole market comes down to what play does he run here? But I think we need to acknowledge here the elephants in the room. The elephants in the room are clearly that the conspiracy theorists are out in full force. Look, the doomsday prophets are out in full force. Even Ron Paul, headline story, right? The world's going to come to an end here. And I think what's more important here, when we think about the Fed and we think about how this week's going to end up, think about how we got here. And we got here because of the death of fundamental analysis. The death of fundamental analysis. We have lost our Willy Loman on Wall Street right now. No one wants to pay for research. No one wants to do hard work. Everybody wants an easy answer from the Fed and everyone else. And it just doesn't work that way. That's how you get a situation like this. This is when investors need to focus on what they can control. They need to go back and start doing that hard work. And look, bank stocks aren't going to solve all your problems here. Small caps are not a place to hide from the global recession. You need to do the work. And I think that's what's refreshing here is the Fed is going to give us a moment to take a deep breath and to realize that Main Street and Wall Street are on two totally different planets. Main Street doesn't care about an inverted yield curve. They're at the mall. You can't get a parking space anywhere. Everything is sold out at the malls, and they're working right now. And that's much more important when the consumer's two-thirds of the U.S. economy. Yeah, look, the market discounts all of these items well in advance. It doesn't matter what happens in December. It matters what happens next year. And I will tell you, Sarah, listen, the bond bubbleistas have misled investors all year to think that the Fed was the problem here. The bond bubbleistas told people that treasuries were the problem here. Look, treasuries might outperform the S&P this year. So treasuries are not the problem. The Fed is not the problem here. The Fed isn't the one that drove up the deficits here. It's Congress and it's Washington.